Hello. Hello, everyone. Hello. Thank you so much for joining us. We will get started in a few minutes here. Just letting everyone join. Thank you so much for attending this Lunch and Learn. Hello, everyone's coming in more and more. Just a few more minutes. We'll have everyone.
They like the halo.
Yeah, our new Staff Senate background we're testing out. Sarah, I'll see about sending you an email of attendance. Everyone, we're going to start here in about 1 minute. And I think you all have seen the chat, so yeah, feel free to write any questions in there. And if you have any audio issues, I know technology can be uncooperative at times. So. And we haven't discussed it yet, but I am hoping possibly with this Lunch and Learn, but the next one we'll have hopefully a survey, an attendee survey as well, to get you all's feedback on what works and doesn't work for these Lunch and Learns. But with that, I think we're going to go ahead and get started. A few more people in here. But thank you all so much. This is the first of this year's Lunch and Learns sessions that we're going to be hosting. The Professional Development Committee of the Staff Senate will be hosting these at noon. So thank you. We really appreciate you all joining this, and we hope to make these topics relevant. I know the topic today is a great one, and really excited about that. But we will keep you informed as we've done in the past through email to when these will happen. I believe the next Lunch and Learn is planned for October 20th. We hope you can join. The topic is still getting finalized, so we'll share more information about that on the listserv. But if there are any questions, our committee is available and the Staff Senate is also available. So please reach out to us and we will answer those questions and try to do that. If you have suggestions for a topic that you would like to hear during the Lunch and Learn session, let us know and we can incorporate that into our lesson plan as we move forward. Additionally, I also wanted to mention that Outstanding Staff Award nominations, the letter for that will be going out in October, so keep an eye out for that as well. It sounds like a great award to receive. But today for our topic, we have Jackie Carroll. She is a health coach. Some of you have already maybe taken one of her classes. I have personally done it and really enjoy her talks. She's going to be talking to us today about self-compassion. And with that, I will pass it over to Jackie.
Thank you, and hello, everyone. All the people that I know, I'm giving you a virtual hug right now. And all the new people, I'm so happy to meet you. I am excited about this time with you, and thank you so much for choosing to take good care of yourself. We have a bit of a ride we're going to take in this hour. Basically, this idea of self-compassion, taking a break and a pause for ourselves, it isn't easy. It's like trying to stop 65 freight trains in 1 second. That's pretty tough. So I'm going to ease you all into taking a break and showing some compassion towards yourself. And the first way I'm going to do that is we are all going to leave our computers and run outside, not run, but go outside and do a mindful be out in nature session. I'm going to explain more. Hang on before you run. If you can't get outside, I want you to just maybe find a window or a beautiful picture of nature and stand up and just sway back and forth on your feet, maybe bend your knees a little bit. Basically, this intention of this being out in nature and moving the body and breathing and tuning into the senses, it's like I'm trying to help you create space for this hour together. Because right now you have 85,000 things on your plate. You're thinking of this, that, and the other. So I'm going to try to allow you to ease your way out of that. So one way is to go outside. It's 12:07. So at 12, let's see, 12:13, I want everybody to come back to their computer. So from now till 12:13, you go outside, just look at the clouds, listen to the birds, take your shoes off if you can. Don't try to pick up, your laundry or your mail or try to get a whole bunch of steps on your Fitbit. Literally just ease your way out into nature, and I'll be back here at 12:13. 12:13. I'm going to put it in the chat where we are if people come. To meet back here 12:13. Okay, everybody outside. See you back here at 12:13, or find a window. Two hands on the heart. Or maybe you need to cradle your face like, oh, I'm exhausted. Whatever feels like a kind gesture to however you're feeling, try it. And then imagine that you're creating some space for you to truly arrive in this moment. By that, I mean, can you feel your feet touching the floor? Can you feel your breath? Can you hear sound? this idea of taking a break could be as simple as feeling your feet to a whole hour of meditation. So now, as you gently let your eyes blink open, just pause for a moment. No matter what your morning has been, no matter what your afternoon has in store, allow your mind and heart to be here as best you can. We are going to practice what I call some vagal tone practices, and this also calms our body. I always say the person with the most power in any situation is the one who's most calm. I don't mean egotistical calm. I mean calm enough to clearly communicate, calm enough to see another's suffering, calm enough to see your own suffering and to meet your needs. So as your eyes are open, I want you to keep your head straight and imagine you're looking at the right corner of your room with both eyes. You're looking at the right corner of your room with both eyes, but your head is straight. Your head is straight, but both eyes to the right. And I'll tell you, if this is your first time, it'll be like, ew, it won't feel good, but stay with me, I promise. Just do your best. Both eyes to the right and breathe. Try to relax and breathe, both eyes to the right. Now bring your eyes back to center, blink a few times. And then bring both eyes to the left, keeping your head straight. Both eyes to the left. And then bring your gaze back to center. And then close your eyes. Just close your eyes for a moment. So the reason why I'm doing this eye movement is a way to support your vagal tone. Vagal tone is based on the vagus nerve that talks to all of our organs and helps our body when we need to respond to stress. So now with your eyes closed, keeping your head straight, again, both eyes to the right. I know this is not probably the most awesome thing you've ever done in your life. Just try. Both eyes to the right and breathe. And bring the eyes back to center, keeping the eyes closed, both eyes to the left. And then coming back to center. Now, our vagus nerve starts at the back of the neck. So what I want you to do is take your fingertips and massage the back of your head. Massage the back of your head. Massage the top. Maybe do a little neck massage. And then sit back again. Sit back again in your chair, comfortable. So I mentioned earlier that it's very difficult to stop freight trains immediately. It's also very difficult to stop humans from being distracted, overworked, exhausted, and scattered, right? So it's going to take us a little while to get there. So now go back to your closed eye, close your eyes, comfortable, relaxed position. Notice if you feel like one level more relaxed. And just stay there. Our bodies are our first messenger of discomfort, dis-ease, and disharmony. So if we're going to give ourselves a break with self-compassion, our body is part of that. So as you're breathing in and breathing out, take an inventory of how your body actually feels and be honest. Like, my right shoulder is so tight right now, and just kind of say it to yourself, like, my right shoulder feels tight right now. My left hip feels like it's sore, whatever it is. Just take an inventory without judging or beating yourself up, or just being gently inquisitive about our bodies. And now, as you're sitting back with your eyes closed, I want you to imagine you're going to blow up a balloon in your belly. So if you're going to blow up a balloon in your belly, you're going to take a breath in the nose, you're going to expand in the lungs, and then you have to take a bigger breath deeper into the belly to get that last breath and that last amount of air in to blow up the balloon. So try that. You could even place your hands on your navel and notice the expansion. This is called belly breathing. And there's a lot of great benefits of belly breathing, but one that I think is most relevant to us as humans is we hold our issues in our tissues. I say that all the time, issues in our tissues. And it's as though that tightness in our gut, or that tangled up feeling, is like where all the stress sits. So as you're breathing in and breathing out, allow this breath to be smooth, expansive, and easy. Think about relaxing your jaw and your shoulders too. Take about 3 more deeper breaths, noticing that how much air can you fill up that balloon. We can hold a gallon of air in our lungs if you think about how shallow we breathe sometimes. And our breath gives this immediate message to our brain that we're safe, calm. And it also brings us energy. So now, with your eyes still closed, take your hands to your navel again. If it's not already there, take your hands to your navel. And just repeat this phrase. I am safe. I am safe. Maybe repeat it another time. I am safe. Now take the hands right below the diaphragm. Take both hands below the diaphragm. Feel your breath. And repeat to yourself, I am healthy. And then take the hands to the heart and say to yourself, I am happy. I am happy. And then relax your hands back down to your lap. And notice how that experience felt. Now we're going to do that again with both hands on the navel. And this time repeat, may I be safe. May I be safe. And then the hands to the diaphragm. May I be healthy. And then the hands to the heart. May I be happy. And bringing the hands back down. Keeping your eyes closed. Completely relaxing your right side body. Relax your right side body. And gently close just your right nostril. You could use your one of your fingers to close the right nostril. And you're going to breathe in and breathe out through the left only. Breathe in and breathe out through the left. This alternate nostril breathing is a way to balance our breathing, create a balance between the right and left hemisphere of the brain, and breathing in and out through the left is calming. Now take another deeper breath just in the left side, and then an audible exhale like and then on your next breath, relax the left side, close your left nostril, and breathe in and breathe out through the right. Right nostril breathing brings a bit of energy and clarity. So allow the left side to completely relax as you breathe in and breathe out through the right. Now, just go back to your natural rhythm of breath, breathing in both sides, keeping your eyes closed and your body relaxed. Now take that inventory again of your body. If you said your right shoulder was tight, maybe it feels the same, maybe it feels different. Just check in with your body. There are so many ways that we can show ourselves compassion, and the tiniest little break could make the most amazing difference in our thoughts, in our mood, and in our body. So now we're going to move into a self-compassion body scan. With your eyes closed, changing any position that you need to get even more comfortable, not knowing exactly where you are. If you could turn your lights off, or put your feet up, or get some like comfortable blanket if it's too chilly where you are. And then bring your awareness to your feet. Your feet have carried you through life to fulfill your dreams. Honoring your feet for the journey, the bumps in the road, and the times when the path was clear and simple. Still, your feet were always there. And then to the bottom part of the legs, the front and the back. As always, if there's a body part that you're struggling with or have not the exact way of being with this body part, just go back to your breathing until we get to the body parts that feel comfortable for you. And then the tops of the legs. So often you're supporting and holding other people and their struggles, their suffering. And for right now, receive care, support, and being held up by your chair or wherever you're seated. And then as you feel back to your belly and the low back, it's like this is where our belt of tension, it fits around all of us as humans. And just for this moment, appreciate that. Appreciate all the ways of being and feeling just as you are. Allowing your breath to be smooth and easy, especially if your back is hurting or a pain. And instead of judging or beating yourself up, maybe even adding a gesture of kindness, like give your low back a little rub. This body's been through a lot. And then bringing your attention up towards the heart, the front and the back of the heart. I love the saying, the soft front and the firm back. Like the soft front is this love and joy and ease that we get. And then the back of the heart, the firm back, is that fierce compassion for ourselves, the boundaries that we need to set, the truths that we need to say in order to honor ourselves. And then take a nice deep breath in with like a really expansive audible exhale, like like you're really giving yourself a pressure release. And with that, then letting your jaw open slightly. So often all of us are, not all of us, so often most of us grind our teeth at night, not knowing it's our body's way of trying to handle the stress or the tension in our lives. So as you wiggle your jaw around, separating your lips, and at the same time, with appreciation for this mouth and voice that speaks the brilliance of our hearts and minds. And then up to our eyes. If you relax your eyelids and the space around your eyes. It's true that our eyes see the world. And our eyes also see through to the heart of another. Now, imagine that you're seeing through to your heart. Maybe asking the question, what do I need? What would feel like care and compassion for myself? A kind word, a kind gesture, a kind act toward oneself. Or forgiveness. One of my favorite quotes from Amy, who's the other health coach, she says, "This is difficult because it is difficult, not because I'm doing something wrong." So when you feel like you're being hard on yourself or judging, these tiny little practices can change your focus to appreciation, acceptance, and even a sense of freedom in your mind and body. So for 2 minutes, sit in your silence, noticing what you notice, and just breathe. feel your next breath. Stay just as you are, comfortable and relaxed with your eyes closed. And open your ears to what I'm going to read from the Book of Awakening. The title is The Rabbit and the Garden. The real voyage of discovery consists not in seeking new landscapes, but in having new eyes. By Marcel Proust. The excerpt goes as this. In the movie Phenomenon, John Travolta's character has done everything he can to think of to keep this pesky rabbit out of his garden. He's even put in fencing that goes 3 feet underground. And still, everything he plants is nibbled through. Suddenly, one night, he wakes and realizes he's been going about this all wrong. In the moonlight, he quietly goes to his garden and opens the gate. Then, sits on his porch and waits. To his surprise, as he begins to fall asleep, the rabbit scurries out the gate. While he'd been trying to keep it out, the rabbit was trapped in his garden, and he was inadvertently keeping it in. How often do we barricade and fence up our lives against hurt, loss, disappointment? Thinking we're keeping the painful things out, when they're already trapped inside us, eating at our roots. And what we really need to do is open the gate and let them out. So as you're sitting quiet, bring to your mind what needs to get out if you open your gate in order to bring you more peace and calm and the ability to be more compassionate towards yourself and others. Another minute, enjoy whatever's coming to mind. Or maybe there's so many things flooding out of your gate. Time to ease your way back to your breath. And then another inventory of the body. How does it feel in any of those places that you felt earlier? Maybe it's the same, maybe it's different, maybe it's worse. Maybe it's better. And then notice what your mood is. Is there a little bit more space between judgment and expectation? And even what your thoughts are. Your thoughts, have they moved toward gratitude or appreciation? Even acceptance? Being really gentle with yourself. Maybe do some small movement with the body to get back acquainted with being here again. If you've been to any of my sessions, I always say you're in an altered state, which is not a bad thing. But this altered state is really like vulnerable and peaceful and open and spacious, which means don't go and have some really stressful meeting right this second after this. Most often I say to transition into your day. First, eat chocolate. Second, drink water. Third, go back outside for a second. And then start the rest of your day. Oh, humans, thank you for joining today. Thank you for taking good care of yourself. If there's any questions or anything that I could answer or help you with, I'll give a few minutes. Otherwise, these few minutes, I want you to literally get yourself back acquainted to the world by doing those 3 things. You're so welcome. Thank you for everything that you all do for UK. Thank you for your brilliance. Thank you for your creative solutions. Thank you for your eyes, for looking in people's eyes and smiling. You're so welcome. Sarah just said, eat a piece of chocolate. I'm so happy. I know most of you feel like you're probably going to fall asleep right now, but I promise you'll get a second wind. It will come back. You will get the energy. You're so welcome. Thank you for the wonderful comments. I feel like you all are the inspiration to every breath and way my voice is. So thank you for being you. I'm glad they're grounding. So yeah, thank you, Stephen and Christine, for inviting me. Have a wonderful
Thank you, Jackie. Thank you, everyone, for attending. We will have our next session October 20th. So please attend, Jackie. We'd love to have you attend, and hopefully you can join us again for another session in the future. Thank you, everyone. If you have questions later, please reach out to us, reach out to the Staff Senate. We'll be happy to communicate with Jackie, and we will post a recording of this. We're going to be better about that this year. So this will be on YouTube if you ever want to revisit this session, take a break and go outside. But I'm going to go eat some chocolate and drink some water and go outside as well.
Good.
Thank you, everyone.
All right. Take good care, everyone.
We'll send those reminders. Thank you.